The bell tower. Yep, this is the actual bell tower spot where these windows used to be open. They'd open in. They've been completely redone. We're going to bring them back to original at some point. So there'll be 4 windows. They'll all match each other and they'll open in. So you can hear the bell properly when it rings. There's the opening that allows us to have access to the roof. There's where I got in from the attic over there. And this little guy, that little guy, I believe, used to have a rope in it, which would allow you to pull and ring the bell. And the bell was up above here. But unfortunately, here's a hatch. The bell is gone. That's not good. So we have to get a new bell that matches the original bell. The bell should be ginormous and it should be sitting right up on this ledge right here and fastened with the string coming into that thing or rope. Pretty nice big beam right here, still very much intact. No birds or bats up here, thank God, but it's pretty dirty. And this is the hatch that you can close to close this whole area off, which is kind of cool. But yes, we need a bell. So we must go research a bell at Ewing Young, the new Ewing Young School, which has a bell out front, which should be identical to the bell originally used in this amazing schoolhouse. All right, I'm gonna be going back into the attic now. So I'm gonna walk back in here, going right through this hole. Coming out of the bell tower at the schoolhouse on a nice, beautiful day. You can see this roof is walkable. It's got quite a bit of moss on it, but it's pretty cool. The views are amazing. Look at that electrical nightmare. We're gonna open these windows back up, reside the place. See where all the drains are for the downspouts. Pretty cool up here. Not that difficult to walk. Pretty special. Pretty cool. Lots of traffic. There's the well down there, the old well. And over here is the plumbing vent pipe. That's where the old electrical used to go through. What I'm trying to do is uncover another drain. There should be another drain over here somewhere, which I'll find it if I don't fall off first. I'm not gonna fall off. It must be under here. But there's a drain somewhere in here. Lots of debris. I'm gonna find it. Some branches that need to be removed. They're in my way. So I'm going to take those branches off and see if I can still find the old drain. It's got to be here somewhere. Oh, there it is. No wonder the basement floods. There's the old drain. We found it. I got to come up here with a broom and do this properly. Some moss killer. Get this puppy cleaned up. Yeah, this is my first official video, other than drone footage. There's the mobile home right there. Over there's the amazing barn, which we'll be hopefully converting into a wedding venue. Pretty cool, huh? And the best part? Not that steep, not that dangerous. It's actually walkable and amazing. Up here is where a flag will go. It'll have 48 stars, just like it was in 1917. Because at this time we have 50 states. We didn't back then. All right, I'm gonna close this thing down and go back in. Chimney needs to be re-tuck pointed, of course. More debris. This is where a hole was cut out from an old window. And there I am gonna be entering back into the bell tower. Okay, now I'm in the attic and it's pretty spacious. I'll shine a flashlight down here so you can see. Pretty cool, pretty nicely built. See the offset chimney here. The good thing is, it looks like when they put the roof on, they did all new plywood decking, otherwise known as sheathing material. A bunch of electrical up here needs to be removed. No insulation, of course, but quite the history up here. They built this puppy almost 110 years ago. Somebody was up here building this. Pretty amazing. Hopefully I don't fall through the floor, but I shouldn't. Looks like, oh, coming through here. I'm gonna have to climb back down this tower thing, but I don't mind. It's okay. So there's the old, you can almost see the dormer windows over there. It's almost like this has a different roof line, that they changed their mind. If you look at the way this truss is done, it's almost as if they built a partial roof line and then they decided to extend it further up. Very, very curious why that is. Sorry for the choppy video. Just a lot of area to cover. I'm going to stop this video now because I need to get down the tower and I don't have a GoPro and I can't hold everything in my hands at the same time. Bye for now. I just came down from the bell tower area from this little corridor with what appears, this is the natural way this schoolhouse looked, with all naturally varnished wood. Probably a amber shellac. Original hardware right there. Okay, I'm coming out of the small bell tower access, coming back in to the main entrance of the schoolhouse. And if you look here, there's that round window. There's basically the floor. This is the ceiling. This is the floor we were standing on, where I showed you where the windows were and where that tower is, where the bell should be. But if you look really closely right here, there's the spot where I believe, needs to be confirmed, that's where the rope would come down, kind of a heavy string-like rope, that you could actually pull it to make the bell ring, and people were probably given specific authority to do so. And we'll have to put that back into place once we find a bell. But it's pretty cool. There's the staircase, and there was probably some area where you tie off the bell. I'm guessing probably a string would come down this wall here and probably be attached about where that notch is, right here. But that still has to be confirmed. This is just speculation at this point. But here it is, this grand bell tower. Of course, here's our wall that needs to be basically completely reframed and replaced. It's in terrible condition, but we'll do it. It'll be fun. Thanks guys for watching.